In the heart of Lagos, Teni was known as the fiercest girl in her hood. Raised in the rough streets of Ajegunle, she ran with a gang called the Vipers, where respect was earned with fists and fast money. But deep down, Teni dreamed of a better life, one where she wasn't just another street girl, but someone with a real future. The streets of Ajegunle never promised anyone an easy life, and Teni knew that better than anyone. She had learned how to fight before she learned how to love. Her mother, Mama Teni, ran a small shop, struggling to feed Teni and her younger brother Sadiq. But survival in Ajegunle wasn't about who was good, it was about who was strong. Teni became known as the Queen of the Vipers, a feared gang that controlled the neighborhood. Under the leadership of Mama Viper, she had seen things that could turn the bravest hearts cold. Stealing, fighting, and hustling were her reality. The ghetto had hardened her, but somewhere deep inside, a part of her longed for more. One evening, after a street fight that left her with a cut on her lip, Teni found herself at Dele's workshop. Dele, a talented mechanic with grease, stained hand and a kind heart, had always admired her from afar. Unlike the men in her world, Dele wasn't violent or power-hungry. "Be careful, Teni," he said, dabbing antiseptic on her wound. "You should have a future outside the streets." Teni laughed bitterly. "Future in this ghetto? Abeg, leave that one. This place is my life." But the way Dele looked at her with hope shook something deep within her. Mama Viper had a new job for Teni, a big one. A wealthy businessman was moving money through their area, and the Vipers planned to hijack it. "Teni, this is your test," Mama Viper said. "Show us where your loyalty lies." Teni knew what this meant. If she proved herself, she would rise higher in the gang. But Dele's words haunted her. What if she wanted something more than gang life? That night, she sat outside her house, staring at the stars, wondering if they shine brighter for people who weren't trapped in the ghetto. The plan was simple: stop the businessman's car, grab the cash, and disappear. But nothing in the streets was ever simple. As the Vipers attacked, the police appeared out of nowhere. Someone had snitched. Gunshots rang through the air. Teni watched in horror as her closest friend, Bola, got shot. Mama Viper screamed for them to scatter, but Teni was frozen. She could run, she could escape, but then she saw the police beating Dele. He had been nearby and got caught in the chaos. She had a choice: save herself or fight for the man who saw her differently. Teni made a decision in a heartbeat. She attacked the officer holding Dele down, swinging wildly. "Run!" she shouted at Dele, but she was outnumbered. The police dragged her into their van while Mama Viper and the gang disappeared into the night. Teni was charged with armed robbery, and the court had no mercy for Ghetto Kid. She was sentenced to 5 years in prison. In prison, Teni thought about her life. For the first time, she wasn't in control. Had she wasted her life chasing the wrong things? Dele visited her every chance he got. "You still have a future. Teni, when you get out, let me help you." 5 years later, she walked out of prison, changed but uncertain. The streets called to her, but so did Dele's words. Mama Viper wanted her back in the Vipers. Dele wanted her to start anew. Standing at the crossroads, Teni knew she had to make the hardest choice of her life. Would she return to the ghetto life or fight for a new beginning? Watch out for part 2.